Let's get this party started. I'm going to go nice and easy again. Big rolls. They're going to sort of open themselves up naturally into a bigger circle. And bigger. Take a couple more of these luxurious openings. One more nice big one. And reach your arms out towards the sides. Stand on one foot already and circle one foot. Already tapping into that balance. Circle other way, going round. 4. Change your foot, please. Good. Circle other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'd like you to bring both feet down. We're parallel. We're going to bend our knees. We bend our knees. Lift your heels. Stand up tall. Lower down. Knees, heels, stand, lower down. Knees, heels, stand, lower down. We're going to add the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low, middle, lift, lower. Excellent. So right now we're finding each position separately, making like a little snapshot so that we see them. Last one. Now try to smooth it out. Smooth. Smooth. On your own timing. Let's do 4 more. Excellent. Now I'd like you to go down with your heels. Again, plie the knees. So we're in a long, tall position. We're going to do a very small little pulse right here. So it's not yet a squat. We'll get into that in a second. I like a long back. Keep that pulse happening. Your arms go down through the middle, overhead. Reach them side. They go down, middle, up, and open. Last time, it's a down, middle, up, and a side. Slow squat. Slow, stand, slow, stand. Good. Continue right there. Still knees over the center of the feet. Stand. Getting just a little bit more range of motion than before. 4 to go. Then the change. 4, 3, 2. Let's get down on this one and start those little pulses. Small, small. We're going to do the same arm movements. They go down through the middle, overhead, open side. They go down through the middle, overhead, open side. All right, continue that small movement. We're starting to get a little bit more warmed up in your legs and back muscles now. 2 more of these circles. Overhead, to the side. Last time, please pulse. Through the middle, overhead, to the side. Hands to the thighs, cat and cow. 2. And roll it all the way back up to standing. We're going to head right to the bar with 1 weight, please. 1 weight. I have 1 kilo for today. Let's see if I regret that. It could happen. We're going to go to a second position. So Toes looking a little bit out towards the side. As we do our plie, we're going to bring our arms straight to the front of us. We go plie and stand, plie and stand. Knees again over the center of your feet. We're going to continue with our plie, but arm to the side, side and stand, side and stand. 4 more, 4. We're going to continue the plie, but one arm front, one arm side. It goes front to stand and side to stand, just alternating. Maybe you'll feel your heart rate getting a little bit higher, hopefully. 4 to go, 4. And a 1. Good. Now this time I'd like you to come up. Let's go from the up. You're going to bring your heels together like a susu, but heels together. Good. And then I'd like you to slide your foot out and go down into the plie as the arm comes down. It's up, plie. It's up, plie. There you go. Sorry about that transition. I got too excited for all the things that are going to come up. And squeeze it up so that feeling the inner thighs. Four more, 4, and down, 3. Good. 2. And a 1. Nice. We're going to do that up, down, and then add some plies. So it's up and down, plie, side, and down. It's up, it's down, arm side, and down. Up and down, arm side, arm down. Susu, down, arm side, arm down. Up, down. Pulse and pulse. Lift, lower, pulse, pulse, lift, lower. 4 more combos here. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. There we go. All right. I know this is a bit confusing, but I know on the second side it's going to feel so much better. Turn yourself around. Legs in a second position. Toes facing out to the side. We're going to plie. Arm goes straight to the front. We go down and up and down and up. 4 to go right here for 4. Continue with that knee bend. Arm straight to the side. Side and up. 4 to go, please. It's 4. Get some depth to that plie. Now starts the combo. 1 arm front to the side. Good. Continue right into it. Tap into that music. Almost there. 2. And a 1. All right. So I'd like to see what happens if we pull it up to that susu and back to the plie. So bring it up to the susu, heels together, toes apart, the arm straight out in front of you. Then you slide that foot out to the side. Plie, the arm is looking down. That's it for now. It's up. It's down. It's up. Remember, we had that slow set first. Checking for the alignment. Knees over toes. Up and down. 4 and down. 3. Then we're going to add that speed and that extra pulses in there. 2. All right, let's add that extra work in there. Let's go up and down, arm side, arm down. Lift up, it's down, plie, pulse, There we go, friends. Arm is still in control, just like we were doing those stops at the beginning of our training. Make a little snapshot in every position. Up and down, arm side, arm down, up and down, arm side, arm down. 4 more combos. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, everyone. Why don't we take a break for a second, take a thigh stretch. And thigh stretch on the other side. All right, I'd like you to grab both weights for this next one. Remember that we could also work very effective without those weights. So if it gets to be too much, put them down on the floor. All right, heels together, toes apart. Just so we start in that first position. We're gonna have one arm travels up and switch and switch. So I encourage the control also. So we're not gonna swing. You guys are doing great. 4. Now, every time we do that switch, the heels are coming up, down, down. So as the weights are traveling right in front of your body, you have a little heel raise, that being called your releve. Rise, rise. Good. It's a little bit of tongue twister for the brain. 4, 3, 2. We're going to keep both arms up, heels up, down, and down, heels up and down. The arms now framing your face. Here's 4 more. 3. We're going to bring our arms in a circle right in front of our chest. Heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down. Releve, releve. We're going to finish it off with arms down. Make that circle, still the heels. Heels up, heels down. 4 to go. Please, it's 4, 3. Nicely done. Have your feet facing the front. Bend your knees. Give yourself a little shaky right there. Then stand up tall, arms straight to the side. We're having a little bit of a second position, so we have a roundness to the arms, but they are facing the side. We start those little circles. Circle, circle. Small little movement. Circle other way, circle. You'll feel your shoulder blades moving a little bit right there. That's normal. 4, 3. Circle other way again, circle. 4, 3. Last time, change your circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Short break for your arms. The next one I call the conductor, not the conductor of a train, but a conductor, a musical conductor. So we're gonna sort of make a little 2 loop-de-loops with the arms, but we're gonna do it with our weights. You're welcome for this one. All right, here we go. Looks like this. It goes in, out, out, and out. Directing that music right there. Breathe right through it. Round, round. Oh man, this one feels so good. Okay, maybe I'm lying, but we're going to continue to do it. We have 4 more. Here's the 4. And a 3. 2. Ooh, it's getting heavy. It's a 1. Back and back. Excellent. Bend your knees. We're in that parallel position. I'd like one arm to go front, one arm back like we were kind of doing before. Looks like this. Change. Change. Add that little knee bend. Up. Up. My back is long now. I have that extra little knee bend. You could add a little bit of a rotation if that feels nice to your body. If not, forget about it. We're going to have 4 more, then we stay there. 4, 3, 2. I'd like you to stay right here. Just the arms pull up. 2, 3. So it's a small little pulse with the arms. Long back, a little bit of an L shape. 8, 2. Then we're going to go back into that up and down motion. Here we go. Down and up. Down and up. 5, 6. This is the last one. We stay here. Should be on your opposite side. We pulse the arms. Pulse. Pulse. Take a big breath. We have 8 more. Here's the 8, 2. Back to that up, down, down, and up, down, and up. So your neck is nice and long. Your back is long. We're going to finish it out. Here's your last 8 counts. Here we go. Here's the 8, 7. Pump those legs. 6. 2 and a 1. Excellent. Come back up to standing. Woo, that was fun. Okay, fun-ish. Easy legs. We do bicep curls. This is our last set for the arms in this configuration. Okay, you can walk it out. You can do whatever you want with your lower body. For right now, I just want you to concentrate on your strong biceps. 4, 3, 2. You're going to do bicep curls, but the arms are to the front. Bicep curl. There we go. Here's the 8. 8. 4. And 1. Good. Leave your weights down to the floor for right now. I'd like you to be holding on to your bar. I'm going to have my back facing the bar, but you could also do this with just one hand if you'd like. We're going to concentrate on our footwork. Heels together, toes apart. I'd like you to stretch one leg long in front of you. Flex it and point it, and flex and point. Now, maybe it's comfortable if you have a chair behind you to hold on to it. It's also equally beneficial if you just hold on to one hand to your bar. Let's double time this little flex point action. Flex point, flex point. Nice. Feel like both sides of the hips are hugging in so you're nice and tall also in the center. Let's double time this action a little faster. Point, point, point. Not a little faster, double so fast. Just to be clear. 8, 7, 6, 2 and 1, bring it down. Great job. We do have the other one though. Sitting up nice and tall, other leg reaching. Flex and point, flex, point, flex, point. All right, I'd like you to check in with your posture. It's too easy to sit down and get comfortable in here. We want to be tall and strong. 4 more this tempo. 3, 2. Double time this. Flex, point, flex, point. Your leg is long. We are rotated. The heel looks up to the sky. Turn out. 8, 2. Full range of motion in your ankle and your toes. Double time this. Point, point, point. Emphasize the point for me. Full ankle point. It's getting warm down there. 8, 2, 3, 7, and 8. Woo! Gosh, that's harder than it looks. Let's take a little calf stretch. Bring in one heel back, please. If you have a different way you like to stretch your calves, please feel free. Switch out that other calf. And come back up to standing. I'm going to have my left hand at the bar to start. My right leg is what's doing the work. I am pulling my right knee up to a parallel passe. Good. And then when I bring it out towards the side, I'm going to flex it and do a little lift out to the side. We pull it up through the center, press it to the side. Up through the center, press it to the side. So we have a little bit of front of the hip, a little bit of side of the hip. 4 more like this, then the change. 4, 3, 'kay, the change is going to be adding the arm. It does the same thing as the leg. Goes through the center, reach it side, through the center, overhead. Now you reach it side. Four more, then we're adding a change. That change is going to be lifting your supporting heel. It's called releve. We're almost there. Here's 2. And a 1. All right, let's lift the heel as you go through the center, up, down. Knee comes up and heel. Now you go to the side. Knee comes up with the heel. Good, we're gonna add a plie as the leg goes side. Heel up, bend the supporting leg as you go down. Heel up, bend it, heel up. Bring the heel down as you bend your knee, getting that little bit of a stretch. 4 more. 4, reach, 3, reach, 2. This last one, the leg is going to stay out to the side. Good, we do little pulses with the leg. So your supporting leg, the one that's on the floor, has no movement right there. It's lightly bent. The leg that's out to the side is doing these little pulses so we can get deep into the hip. Let's start a circle with the leg. Circle, circle. Very small, controlled. Circle other way. Check in with your breathing. We'll make it. Circle again. Circle. We're almost there. The looks of joy, I'm sure, at home. I'll smile right back at you. Circle other way. Circle. 2, 3. And now you are done. Take the ankle across, sit it back down. That was spicy. Maybe give your other hip a little bit of a stretch because it was also working pretty good there. All right. Please turn yourself around. We're going to do the whole thing to the other side. All right. We started with our hand to the hip. One knee comes up, knee to the center. And then as you reach it out to the side, we give a little bit of a flex. It stays in parallel. Here we go. Knee up, reach it side. knee up, reach it side. Every time that knee is coming up, imagine that you are getting taller through your body. That just gives you a moment to evaluate your posture. Taller doesn't mean hiking the hip up. It just means tall through your core, long neck. Here's the last one, and then we're gonna add your arm. Arm up, reach it side. Arm up and side. Great job, everyone at home. Almost there, then we're gonna add the heel raise. That's called releve. Let's do 2 more here. Up, side. Let's add that bottom heel lift as the knee comes up. Bring it down. Up, down. I want you to breathe. Those small little muscles are getting tired. I know it's burning. Me too. I'm just trying not to show you. That's my job. Let's add that knee bend, that plie. Heel up, knee bend. Heel up, knee bend. Still having that point and flex action that we were practicing before. We have 2 more, then we stay out there. Here's 1. Here's the 2. Stay out there, start those little pulses. 8, 2, 3, 4. Go to the circles, please. Circle, 2, breathe. I know that supporting leg is feeling it. That hip is saying, oh my gosh, other way, circle around. Just smile to yourself. There's nothing else to do. Lancey, 2, good job, puppy. Circle other way, we're almost there. 2, 3, 4, 3. Last time for circles, circle around. 2, 4, 3. You are done. Bring it across, sit it down. Oh my gosh. And take the hip stretch on the other side, giving it a little one. Okay, we're going into an Arabesque series. We're gonna do it in standing, then down into our all fours position. I'm going to be sort of propped against my bar, showing a couple of different angles. You do the angle that fits best for you. You might want to have your arms on the chair or on a table. We're going to be doing a parallel position. I'm going to start with my right leg back. Square your hips so they're facing the floor. We're going to go lift it and lower and lift and lower. I am leaning front for this series for now. I'm going to try to keep it in parallel. I do like turnout. That was my whole life as a ballet dancer. Hard to keep it parallel, but parallel is super effective here. 4 more lift and lowers. 4, 3. I'd like you to stay out there. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. The knee is long, the foot is pointed. Your supporting leg can be a little bit bent or a little bit stretched, however you need it. Here's 8, 2, 3. We're going to keep the thigh up there. We bend and stretch. We go bend it and lengthen and bend and lengthen. Check in with your core. 8 more. 8 and reach. 7. 4 more for 4 and a 3. Here's the 2 and a 1. Bring your foot back down onto the floor, parallel. Take a big circle up and over to your bar. Circle it all the way down to the floor, feeling that delicious stretch. Roll it back up. Let's do 1 more of these big circles. Port de bras. Your legs are excited for the other side. Or maybe they're not excited, but we're going to invite them to the party. Let's go parallel, other side. Lift and lower. We go lift it and lower and lift. Good. Check in with the level of your hips. Are both hip bones looking down to the floor? The leg doesn't need to be high. It could still be effective. We're going to add 4 more of these in here. Let's do it. 4, 3. Stay right there. We pulse it. I'd like you to pretend that leg can reach the opposite wall. Knee is longer, foot is pointed. Here's another 8. 8, 2. We bend it. We go bend it and stretch. Bend. Check in that parallel again. Nice. Make that big movement. The thigh stays exactly where it is. No movement there. Here's the 8, please. 8, 2. Come on, 4. And a 1. Bring your foot down to the floor. Stand yourself tall, up and over. Take the big circle. Down. And roll it up. 1 more time. Great. Join me on the floor. We're going to stay down there. We're starting in an all fours position. We're going to continue our arabesque work. We had parallel before, now it's turned out. So I'd like you to stretch. I'm going back to my right leg. I stretch my leg back there and I rotate it. I turn it out in the hip. It's a lift and lower. So even though it's turned out, the leg is still directly behind you. Distribute your weight between both hands. Of course, you could go to fist or do any sort of thing that you need. 4 to go, please. It's 4. We're going to stay up there. Small pulses. Pulse, pulse. Knee is long for now. Core is engaged, so you feel it in the back of the leg for 8, 2. Okay, we're going to bend and stretch. It's a bend and stretch. Now this time, because it's turned out, we want to try to keep our thigh elevated. So it's not going to dip down. It's an elevated thigh. There we go. Four, 3. Good. I'd like you to take a little pause by sitting back down into your child's pose, your rest position. Do all the wiggles you need. Transfer your weight right back into that all fours position. Prepare your other leg. It's long. It's turned out. Here we go. Lift it. Lift. Lower. Lift. Check in. Is your low back long? What about the position of your neck? Looking strong, my friends. Here's the 4. 4. I'd like you to stay up there. Small little pulses. Pulse. Pulse. Stretch your knee. Point your foot just a little bit more. See if you can find a little bit more length to the crown of your head. Here's 8. 2. We're going to bend and stretch. Bend. Stretch. Thigh stays there. It still is turned out. Last 8. 8. 7. 4, 2, and a 1. Excellent. Go back down. Take a little pause. We're moving into our inner thigh work. I'm going to start by lying on the side of my body. I'm joining Lancey as he's so relaxed. How does he sleep through everything? I feel like he's so bored with all of my workouts. What a shame. All right, so we're lying down. Support your head however it feels right for you. The top leg, it's going to be your choice. You could either bring it in front or behind. I'm going to choose behind for my hips. The leg is long, the bottom leg. Let's start with a parallel with the bottom leg. Lifting and lowering, lift. I'd like your hips to be relatively, say, still for this whole thing. Here's the 8, 8, 7. Knee is long, foot is pointed, please. 4. We're going to lift it up there. Small little pulses. 16, 1. Another 8. We're going to do small, very baby bend stretches. Bend stretch, bend stretch. It's a small little glimmer, little shiver through the leg. Good. It's your knee. Knee bend and stretch, bend stretch, bend stretch. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and a 1. Bring it down. I'd like you to come up to your plank position. Now a side plank, friends. Either the knees are both bent, one could be long or both long. Choose the one that makes sense for you. I'd like you to come up to your version of your side plank. All right, now that we're all there, we're going to do small little pulses with the hips. 16, 1, 2. You can look up, you can look down, you can look at me, however you want. 8. We hold it up here. Last 8. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie back down on that side. Great job, everyone. Go back into your inner thigh position, same side. The bottom leg is now turned out. That means the heel is looking up to the sky. We're going to do little lifts again. Lift, lift. Knee is long, foot is pointed if possible. Another 8. See if you can find that rotation deep in the hip. Lift it up, small little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7. We're going to do those small little bend stretches right here. Bend stretch, bend stretch. We're really thinking about the lengthening as the main part of it. You might feel it, hopefully feel it a little bit in the inner thighs. Nice work. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and a 1. We're coming right back up to the side plank. It's the last time side plank on this side. Getting all the way up there. Hips are long. We're going to go arm front, arm open, front, open. Four more. 4, reach, 3, 2, and a 1. All right, hips down, swing them around to the other side. Lie all the way down, supporting yourself however you need. We're in a parallel position. I'm going to point my foot just to give myself something to do, but we lift it. Lift. 2. The knee is long right now. slight engagement in the center of the body. Another 8, please. 8. We start little pulses. Pulse, pulse. Little bend stretches. Bend stretch. Bend stretch. 5, 6. Here's the last 4. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Bring it down. We're into the side plank. Choose your version. Choose your neck position. Small little pulses with the hips. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 to go. 8, 7, 6. Then we held it here. We hold it. Take a big breath. Press the ground away from you. 4, 3, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Lie one last time on the side of your body. This time the inner thigh work is turned out. The heel, the inner seam of your pants looks up to the sky. We lift it. Lift. Lower. We got another 8 right here. 8, 2, 4. Okay, we're gonna stay up there, please. Little pulses. You're in the home stretch, my friends. Get ready for those little bend stretches. Here we go. Bend stretch. Bend stretch. Really think about the lengthening. Here's the 4. 4. 2. And a 1. That was it of those ones. We have one more side plank. Woo woo. All the way up. The arm does a nice little first and zap. First and second. Hips are still reaching up to the sky. You can look down to the hand and look up if you want, if that makes you feel happy. I don't know if side planks make anyone happy. 2 and down. It's a 1. You are done. Coming up to your seated position, let's take the soles of your feet together. I'll give you a little bit more relaxing music here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're here. Soles of the feet and start to fold towards the front. You could press your elbows onto your legs, perhaps. Let's go wide legs. And fold wherever that feels right. Let's come over to a side bend. You can keep your legs long or fold them in if you want. And fold to the other side. We're coming back up to your seated, maybe a cross-legged position. Let's go into a spine twist. And twist to the other direction. Back to the center, one arm folds across. The other arm folds across. Release your arms down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Good, and we'll close with 3 breaths, raising your arms up to the sky. And open. 2 more. Last one. And out. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are amazing.